Evening, everyone. Welcome to another segment of taking a momentary pause, whatever you're doing, right here, right now, in the Motivated, Mindful, and Moving Women's group. I hope you've all had a very beautiful weekend, and for many of you that will be rising or in the early parts of your day, thank you for joining us. A beautiful way to start the day. I have put a number of these mini talks, mini workshops on in this group so we can all come together and connect and find a little bit of stillness in our day. And these are short sessions for us to take a moment or a few moments to pause and just enjoy a little bit of stillness and silence. So before we embark on that, I wanted to share with you a practice by Rick Hanson called Emptying Your Cup. And there's a little bit of a story that I'm going to share, some words, and then I'm going to put on a beautiful meditation that I've found that is all about stillness, and we can all practice that. So all in all, if you're joining us, thank you for sharing some of your special and precious time with us. Say hello, hashtag connectivity, hashtag stillness, and we'll kick right off. And this should only take about 15 minutes, so a few moments in your day. So the story says, once upon a time, a scholar came to visit a saint. After the scholar had been orating and propounding for a while, the saint proposed some tea. She slowly filled the scholar's cup. Gradually, the tea rose to the very brim and began spilling over onto the table. Yet she kept pouring and pouring. The scholar burst out, "Stop! You can't add anything to something that's already full." The saint set down the teapot and replied, "Exactly." So just taking a deep breath, I think many of us would know what this means. And really, it's all about us trying to pack in as much as we possibly can into whatever room or space we have in our life, whether it's the rooms in our house, whether it's into our schedules, whether it's filling up our weekends, our social calendars, our relationships, and ultimately our minds. So, if you're the kind of person that often has detailed to do lists, constantly thinking of problems that you might need to overcome, or the opportunities that are presenting themselves, and trying to grasp every single opportunity that comes or captures your attention in life, it's really about remembering that our cup can only be as full as it can be. And really, it's about how we value or find the space, the stillness, the openness in our life, and putting a value on that. So, finding a little bit of emptiness, a little bit of peace, a little bit of openness in our life becomes really important. And how do we do this? Well, it could be that we declutter. So we declutter some of the stuff that we keep. We start to reduce the social calendar. We, consciously start to detox, the physical, the emotional, the spiritual part of our lives. And so, with that, think about how you can find some space in your life. And this might just be as simple as having a little bit of space before you start the next thing, whether that's from task to task. Finish off one and give yourself a little bit of space before you start another. It could be that every hour you put 5 or 10 minutes aside where you have some time to have a break or time just for a pause, to have a little bit of stillness, a little bit of quiet. I like to call it headspace. I need headspace. And that's when I start to feel really overwhelmed, or when there's too much going on. I need that clarity. And that clarity comes from just finding stillness and space and quiet time. So, with that in mind, and because I don't want to talk for too long, the whole idea here is to create some stillness and space. So, I'm going to pop on this meditation by uh, Paul Richards. It's called Stillness. It's about 9 minutes long, or just under the 10 minutes. So I'd love to invite you to join me. I'm going to pop my camera off. I'm going to put it on full blast, and hopefully it works. Please pop a comment in if it doesn't. And 10 minutes of headspace where we just focus internally on ourselves. So I'd invite you to find a quiet space. If you've got your headphones on, beautiful. Perhaps you're in a seated position, perhaps you're lying down. There's no right or wrong way really to meditate. If you can, pop your feet on the ground, do that, feel the earth beneath you, and join me. And I'll see you for a few moments on the other side.
Let's start by simply noticing what you're already experiencing. The sounds, sensations, emotions, and thoughts. Just seeing what's already going on for you. Without following off onto any particular thought, just acknowledging what's there. Also noticing the quality of your experience. Are you feeling grounded, calm, and centered, or bouncing around in your experience? Is your attention stable or scattered? See if you can notice everything that's being experienced just as it is, not getting caught up in following any particular thought or pushing anything away, not trying to change anything, just working with what's already here with you in this moment. And now moving from noticing what you're experiencing, I'd like you to imagine you're sitting in your favourite armchair. Picture this in your mind's eye. Feeling really comfortable and relaxed. Finding a quieter and less busy space. Fully aware of your breathing and the sensations of your body. Noticing the rise and fall of your breath. Aware of the pause at the end of each in-breath and at the end of each out-breath. and resting in the stillness during the pause, and remaining in the stillness as the breath moves through its natural cycle, if you can. So each time the breath moves around, holding on to that point of stillness. Maybe noticing thoughts, feelings, and sensations arise like bubbles reaching up for the surface, but not following up on them, acknowledging them, but resting in the stillness that's already here. The awareness in which all this is happening is still. And where you notice noise and activity, favor the stillness beneath it. Experience yourself as stillness. Let all the activity of the mind and everything you're experiencing float on that stillness. Let the stillness that's in the background of everything be the foreground, and let all the experiences be in the background. Let yourself be that stillness. Resting in stillness as the observer of the rising and falling sensations, thoughts, and feelings. And now letting go of exploring stillness, but remaining with it if you can, and expanding your awareness to the whole of your body. Aware of your body from the soles of your feet to the tips of your fingers to the top of your head. Feeling the warmth and energy in your body. Aware of your body in contact with the floor and the chair. Noticing the sounds in the room. Expanding your awareness to take in sounds from outside. Reaching right out if you can to the furthest sound you can hear. Feeling a sense of spaciousness. Seeing if you can touch into the stillness within that expanded field of awareness that encompasses all of the sounds and activity, and rest there for a moment. Feeling stable and balanced, whole and complete. Taking this appreciation of stillness and practice coming back to stillness before and after each activity of your day.
I hope you enjoyed that and were able to find a few moments of stillness so you can continue with your day feeling a little bit more grounded, a little more balanced, and hopefully have a little more peace in your day. I will speak to you all very soon.